Is the Rabbit R1 really as bad as some people are saying? I'm kind of an AI skeptic, but I also like weird, fun gadgets, which is why I'm kind of torn on this thing. On the one hand, the R1 barely does anything. It connects to 4 apps right now, and I don't use any of them. Why would I want to generate images using Midjourney on this? On the other hand, just look at it. It's fun and weird. It only comes in one color, high visibility orange, and even though it shipped kind of half finished, that's pretty normal for new experimental devices. But here's the thing, the R1 costs $200. Is that a lot or a little? For some people, especially these days, it's an unthinkable luxury to spend that money on something that your phone basically already does. For others, it's worth it just to have a dedicated device with access to a premium large language model that actually does some of the stuff that Siri and Alexa have been pretending to do for 10 years. But I'm more interested in the promises they've made about being able to operate any app or website using their supposed large language model, which we haven't seen yet. But that changes it from doing what they let it to doing whatever you want it to do. If it could use Plexamp instead of Spotify, if it could find me a bike nearby instead of calling an Uber, if it could order a used book off of bookshop.org instead of from Amazon, I might actually use it. The problem is it doesn't do those things. So right now, it just sits at my desk looking pretty. Look, if it's still worthless in 6 months or a year, I will join on with the haters. But Rabbit isn't asking me to pay a subscription or upgrade my tier in order to access more features. It's definitely a work in progress, and if that's not how you like your gadgets, then it's cool to pass. But for people who are curious about what might, just might come next after the smartphone, the R1 is a nice break from doing this all the time. Plus, eventually you'll be able to doom scroll on this thing anyway, so that's really all that matters.